Vacation, not for you, Mr. Abraham Lincoln. This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Saturday, August 15th, 2026. Again, the title of this rant is Vacation, Not for You. So the aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln has been out to sea since, I believe, November 25th of 2025. Let's just take a look and see what these sailors have had to go through, and those who, I guess there are also some Marines on there also. So no Christmas for them with family, no Hanukkah for them with family, no Cinco de Mayo, any other type of religion. They haven't been able to celebrate with family or anything after the war started, which was February 28th at a certain point in time. Because remember what happened right after that was Iran, who knew that if America bombed them, they knew exactly what they were going to do. And what did they do? They bombed numerous bases that the United States had throughout the Middle East. They knew exactly what they were going to do long before the United States decided to bomb. Many of these bases suffered significant damages, and of course, we have not seen as much publicity about that as we really should have, how much of a hit we took. But guess what? The logistics of resupplying the Abraham Lincoln and many of those ships in the Middle East just went down, so that they couldn't resupply them in an effective and efficient way. So what happened after that? So shortly after that, people who had, let's say if you're an enlisted man, you share 3 bunks, 1, 2, 3, rows straight across, 150 to a room approximately, or something, they quote something near that. Guess what? You didn't have toothpaste. Suddenly you didn't have soap. Suddenly you didn't have adequate amount of food. Suddenly you couldn't wash your clothes because you couldn't get hot showers. Suddenly you're living day after day, whatever type of shift that you have. You're not above deck all the time. You're below deck most of the time. You're confined. There's no place to go to. You're working 10 hours. You're working 6 days a week, 7 days a week. And they also had fires that were in there. So just imagine day after day after day after day living like this. And the United States government at the top, with the president, with the Secretary of Defense, knowing that it was impossible to resupply the Abraham Lincoln in an adequate manner, thought that it was more important to continue to bomb Iran than to take care of our exceptionally patriotic service people on that ship and all the other ships nearby. I think you can imagine, that's why some of them might want to commit suicide. Imagine working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. There's no rest from that. You don't have food, adequate food. You can't brush your teeth. You can't wash your clothes. You can't take showers well. There's been fires in there. The toilets don't work properly. I can fully imagine why someone would go and want to jump off the aircraft carrier. And my closing point on all this was known right from the beginning of the war, when Iran decided to bomb the bases. Now again, one of the things you do in the art of war is you anticipate what's going to happen with your enemy, and you make contingency plans accordingly. And the United States did not do that. Our servicemen and women, our service women and men have suffered immeasurably. And Hegseth came out the other day and said that these stories were misinterpreted. But do you notice? He did not say a single thing about they were wrong, that they were lies. No, he did not say that. They knew that from the beginning. They knew that this was going to happen, and they let it happen anyway. And here it is, now that they're almost 9 months into the deployment, that the press has finally got a hold of it, and they're still denying the severity of it. This is a terrible administration. These are terrible people who are at the top. They're not bright people. We need to get rid of them. Remember, we do have an election coming up. It's coming up very soon. Any Republican has not raised a single thing against this war They've continued to want to fund it. So what we need to do coming up in this upcoming election is to vote unendingly blue, because our service women and men's lives, sanity depends upon it.